Good morning, everyone. Kia ora, welcome to 2019 and the first edition of WHAM Wairarapa. It's a show sponsored by Trust House, and it's hosted by me, Hayley Gastmeyer, and it's basically a show which tells you what's happening around the beautiful Wairarapa region each week. Usually I play some music, I tell you the weather, and we sometimes have a guest in. Unfortunately, I haven't been organised enough to get a guest in today, but we have started the year off with my trademark, which is me arriving slightly late and us going to air slightly after 8, which is when we're meant to start. It's been a beautiful few days here in Wairarapa, and I've been lucky enough to get around to Ngawi and Cape Palliser twice in the last I've been able to do it twice in the last 2 days. Had a fantastic Christmas. My family came up from Wellington, and we had our family friends, the Lyles, over as well, and this was the weekend before Christmas. We had a really fantastic early Christmas, a big party at my place in Martinborough. And then on Christmas Day, I was very humbled really to go along to the room at the inn Christmas Day in Masterton at the rec centre there in the War Memorial Hall. It was hosted by the Masterton Community Church, and they expected about 200 people to come in for Christmas lunch. It's free. They put it on every year. I think the weather hindered people though, because it was pouring with rain on Christmas Day. I was working, so I thought, working on a Christmas Day, it wasn't amazing, but I mean, I got to go to that, and it was really, I was touched by what goes on there. There was, 50 volunteers that had, wouldn't say given up their Christmas Day, but it had chosen to be there to help, and Chris and Marianne Hackney, they're from Masterton, originally from Martinborough. They cooked the food for 200 people, and they've been doing that every year for about 7 years, so that was a really cool thing to get up to on Christmas Day. Then over New Year's we had the in-laws down from Tauranga, Amy and Connor. They came down and stayed, and we had a really neat time with our friends. Emily and Jason came over as well, you know them, Emily and Jason Ireland from Masterton or Carterton. Had a lovely New Year's and Christmas break. I hope you've all had a great time and a safe one. Hope you're all in one piece. I don't know if you're back at work yet, but it's a good vibe at the moment, isn't it? And the weather has bucked up its ideas. It's definitely summertime. We have had lots of rain here in Wairarapa though in December. It rained a lot more than usual. I think we had about 100 we're looking at 120, 130 mils of rain in December. In 2017, there was 49 mils of rain in December, and then in 2016, there was about 38 mils of rain that fell in Masterton. So we've had about 3 to 4 times more rain than the previous few years, or about 3 times more. So that's why all of our fields and farms and all the pasture and hills are looking bright and green. But it's definitely been hot. I was lucky, as I said, we went to Cape Palliser on New Year's Day. I had that day off from work, and then on the 2nd I went to the Tiranika races for the first time. That was for work. That was a really fun day out. I can see why that's a big event on the Wairarapa calendar. Lots of fun, family friendly, and it was a stunning day. And then yesterday I got to go out to Ngawi, where I talked to locals and to people that had moved away from Ngawi but had been visiting there since they were kids, with family batches and whatnot. And what a great place. So I've written a piece up which should be in our local paper tomorrow. Well, I am here to tell you what's going on around the region, so we'll get started. Featherston is the first event that I've got in front of me today. It's Featherston First Fridays, Rub and Dub. It's in the Featherston Town Square, aka the Squircle, just off Fitzherbert Street there. Kicks off at 6 p.m. I'll just read out what it's all about. It's for all ages and it's free. free music, art and fun for everyone. This month we present Rub and Dub. Rub, it's truly street art. Learn the art of street rubbing to uncover the hidden treasures that is our everyday environment. And dub, what does that mean? Well, chill out to music by the mighty DJ Stepper D, host of Radioactive's reggae show Roots and Culture. I used to listen to that back when I was in Wellingtonian. DJ Stepper D is going to be playing some Roots and Culture. Featherston's Town Squircle this Friday, 4th of January, from 6 until 8 p.m. That's when it's happening. Bring a picnic, bring the kids, bring your dancing shoes, and let's get together and feel all right. And Featherston First Fridays create an opportunity, firstly, for fun times together as a community, with music being key, linking together creative events, social networking, and encouraging use and ownership of public spaces. Each month has a different flavour, and the concept evolves organically in the spirit of a fringe festival. Get in touch via the website if you'd like to get involved. And they're giving a shout out to the South Wairarapa Creative Communities Scheme, to the Rotary Featherston Community, to Rotary, and to the Featherston Community Board, and to the donors from the community. You guys are ace. That's what the organiser says. I think it's Martine. Fabulous. Okay, so, First Friday's happening tonight from 6 until 8 in the Squircle in Featherston, all right? Now we've got a wine tasting, platters, and a BYO and holiday relax session happening today. It looks like it's happening tomorrow and on Sunday as well. Looks like this has been going on for a couple of weeks now. It's free. Now it's Gladstone Vineyard Wine Garden. It's open right through the holiday period. Enjoy the ambience of our family-friendly wine garden. The sunny and sheltered wine garden overlooks the vineyard and is a great spot to spend a long, lazy afternoon. All of the wines are available by the glass or by the bottle, and they can be enjoyed in a family-friendly setting with a petanque court and children's play area. You can pick and mix from a selection of New Zealand cheeses, a local pate and crackers, while you get served the platter. Relishes and chutneys will be on there too. Cool. And it says we also operate a reverse BYO, which means you are welcome to bring a picnic to enjoy in the wine garden or on a picnic rug down by the pond. Now, as long as you purchase beverages from us, so basically you can bring your own food as long as you're buying wine. And there'll be a range of wines on offer, as well as beer, soft drinks, tea and coffee. Now, a barbecue is also available for hire on request, and it's $10 for gas and cleaning. So, free to get in, but you got to buy some wine when you get there. You can take your own food or you can eat some of theirs. It's at the Gladstone Vineyard. Now, today they're open from 11 until 4, and it looks like it's the same hours for the weekend. So 11 to 4 today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Gladstone Vineyard is a nice spot you can go along with the family and enjoy some good, fine wine. Okay, now there's another winey thing happening. It's definitely the time of year for drinking, good drinks, and celebrating and being festive and having nice social times with family and friends. Wine Tricks Wine Tour, Stonecutter Vineyard is where it's at. That's 139 Todds Road in Martinborough. It's happening tomorrow and on Sunday, and then the following Sunday and Monday, and then the following Monday again. And Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, I'll talk to you about those dates, but for all this week, all you need to worry about is it's tomorrow and on Sunday. And it's from 11:30 until 12:15, so it sounds pretty short and sweet. $25 plus fees, R18. 0800 buy ticks is who you want to call if you want to get a ticket, but I'll tell you what it's all about and then we'll go back to the number. A fantastic experience for the novice and we always get mixed up on this word, don't we? Aficionado. alike. I'm thinking that's a wine expert and then someone that doesn't know much about wine at all. Stonecutter Estates Wine Tricks Wine Tour is based in the vineyard itself and includes behind-the-scenes insights on grape growing and winemaking in Martinborough, with plenty of practical information on how to best engage the senses. Tour guests sample wines whilst assembling knowledge and appreciation for both Martinborough wines, as well as a greater enjoyment of their own preferred wine styles. Please book in advance by emailing sales@stonecutter.co.nz. So that's sales@stonecutter.co.nz, or you can call 0800 by Tix. That's 0800 289 849. Now it's 8:15. All right, fun, food, music and wine. It's all about the wine, isn't it? This is at Gladstone Vineyard, another event going on there. And it's tomorrow, Saturday the 5th of January from 12 until 4:30. All ages, it's fine to come along, $5 on the door. First, it's the fun first Saturday, music, food and wine with local favourite Stefan Brown and JK Food Truck. Come and relax with great music, food and wine, whatever the weather outside, in the wine garden or inside the cafe. Not written very well, is it? It doesn't really flow off the tongue. So it looks like there's going to be music. There's going to be the JK Food Truck there. Stefan Brown's going to be playing the music. And of course there's going to be wine because you're going to be at the Gladstone Vineyard. So that's on Saturday and it's from 12 until 4:30 and it's family friendly. All right, pick your own lavender in Carterton at Lavender Abbey. Lavender Abbey is 131 Dalefield Road, Carterton, and it's pick your own lavender. I've never been to this, but it's, how much is it? Here we go, $5, and you pick your own bunch of lavender. It's Saturday from 10 until 3 and Sunday 10 until 3. That's when you can head along. Door sales only, so just pay when you get there. And Lavender Abbey is open for picking lavender for the 8th year running in January. It'll be open on the 5th and 6th, the 12th and 13th, and 19th and 20th from 10 until 3. Relax and breathe in the beauty and aroma of lavender in the Carterton sun. Gold award-winning lavender oil and lavender products will be for sale. And it's a gold coin entry per person. Okay, gold coin entry and then $5 to pick your own bunch. And FPOS is available. If you want more information, you can call Lavender Abbey on 06 379 7073. That's 06 379 7073. And they look forward to seeing you there. So that's pick your own lavender at Lavender Abbey on Dalefield Road in Carterton. They're going to be open this weekend, both days from 10 until 3. How about some music, eh? I think I will. We're going to have some good old Kiwi Dave Dobbin, Slice of Heaven. Here we go.
That's the bottom line. Yeah, you have a lot of fun, don't you? And living with you is a ball of a time. Hey, beauty, when the mood gets you down, you bottomless fear dragging on the ground. That's when I gotta play the clown for you. Black humor made you kick your blues. How did
Dave Dobbin there with Slice of Heaven. It's a good old Kiwi classic, isn't it? You'd be playing that at a barbecue, or you'd hear it at a pub. Basically, you'll hear that song everywhere you go. Everyone loves it. Now, you're listening to WHAM Wairarapa with me, Hayley, and it's an event show that plays at 8 a.m. every Friday morning on Arrow FM, your access radio station here in Wairarapa. Now, we're in 2019, and I'm wondering, have you guys got New Year's resolutions that you've made, or have you given up on them? Basically, for me, I always make a New Year's resolution. I go out and buy a new diary, and I always write my list, and they're generally always the same sort of thing. It's like to read more. I try and read a book a month. I haven't pulled that off for the last few years. Been quite busy. I always try and be more healthy, I guess. Trying to get a more regular exercise routine in place. To drink less is always on there. To be a better person, I guess, and to achieve more goals. One thing I want to do this year, and this has been on my list for like the last 5 years, is pick up the paintbrush and get painting again. I work in the storytelling business, and I feel I work with words, and it doesn't really come naturally to me. I have had to work very hard at being able to pull it off and be in the job, but when I can, picking up a paintbrush with me is a different story. I just pick it up and somehow I can just make things appear on a canvas, and with not much effort, and it looks pretty good. So this year I'm hoping to do more art. Well, what are you guys, what are your New Year's resolutions or goals for 2019? You can let me know. You can message me on the WHAM Wairarapa Facebook page. So just look up WHAM Wairarapa, like the page on Facebook, and that's how you can get in touch. Okay, so what's happening in Wairarapa this weekend? Well, if you are into cars, then the Masterton Motorplex is going to be the place where you're going to want to be. So it's open on Saturday and Sunday for the Dragstalgia. No, what does that say? Dragstalgia. All right. So it's $20 on the door, and it's a full competition meeting, all classes, featuring Dragstalgia and all the new vintage gas class. So full competition meeting, open to all classes on both days. Gate entry $20 per person, 14 years and under are free. And gates open at 9 a.m. on Saturday, 8 a.m. on Sunday. Racing starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday, 9 a.m. on Sunday. Weather and schedule updates are on the day, so check out their Facebook page. So Masterton Motorplex is open this weekend, and there's going to be it's a vintage gas class, so that's pretty fun if you like vehicles. So the Hot Waffle, this is happening at Tikaranga Vineyard in Martinborough tomorrow from 11 till 4. Now I'm guessing Hot Waffle is probably a food caravan, because that's how they roll at TK. They open the cellar door, you go and get your wine, and you go over to the food caravan and get whatever is there that day. So Tikaranga Wine Cellar Door welcomes the Hot Waffle to their pocket of Martinborough for the day. Come and enjoy delicious hot waffles from the great menu selection, or create your own. There's going to be live music on Sunday the 6th of January and Sunday the 3rd of February. Now, it looks like the Hot Waffle, they're going to be there on Saturday and Sunday, because I think Sundays might be the TK markets. So you can head and get some waffles from TK Vineyard on Saturday. But you can also go there on Sunday. I'll talk to you about that market in a second. Now, the Martinborough Vineyard wine will be available, as well as Lighthouse Gin. And there's non-alcoholic options there too. It's a family-friendly venue, and it is, because I've been there many times. Now, here we go, the Tikaranga Farmers Market. Now, it's the first Sunday of the month during the summer months. It runs from 10 until 3, and it's free to get in. So come and join the TK Salador for their monthly farmers market over the summer months, November to April, the first Sunday of the month. There will be live music from the Yearnars. They'll be playing all day while you wander the TK lawn, shopping from local producers, grabbing a bite to eat, maybe a glass of wine, and enjoying the beautiful scenery. There's big trees for shade and very nice big deck and a big lawn that you can sit on. It's really cool. On a nice day, the TK markets is where you want to be. I can't make it this week because it kicks off at 10 and that's when I start work. But I would recommend going to the TK markets. They've got local olive oils for sale. They've always got generally kombucha. They've got the pickled mushrooms and food trucks. Sometimes there's like a butcher, like Rachel Pretzley, the chef. She's sometimes got her prodigal daughter produce there. It's pretty good. It's a good market. So what are the other markets going on? Well, they're the same as always. There's always the Wairarapa Farmers Market, which is at the outside the farriers, really, in the car park area. It's rain or shine. It's undercover. It kicks off from 9 and runs until 1, and it's every Saturday. Then in Featherston, every Saturday, you've got the Featherston Market. And I'll just confirm the times that's on. I thought I had, here we go. Yeah, so that kicks off at 8 and it runs until 2, I believe. Oh, they've absolutely got no information in it, but luckily I know it off by heart. Okay, so it kicks off at 8, runs until about 2. Fresh produce, Scotty's meats, doggy treats normally there, the doggy deli. Sometimes there's lots of plants there, and normally Paula and Aaron, they've got their food cart there too. Yep, and then on Sunday there's the Carterton Farmers Market, so that's at Memorial Square, and that one runs from about 9:30 I think until about 12:30. And then there's always the car boot sale in Masterton on Sunday, and I don't know what time that runs from until, but it's always during the morning. I always see it at 10 when I'm driving. And the car boot sale, it's outside Property Brokers, that big car park there on the corner of Chapel and Essex Street. So they're all the markets. And what other events have we got happening this week? Well, there's Mahjong. That's on Monday from 1 p.m. It's at the Featherston Community Centre. I think it's every Monday. And you can just turn up and make some friends and play some friendly Mahjong games. So 1 p.m. on Mondays, Mahjong at the Featherston Community Centre. Now we've got the Wairarapa Biathlon Series. This is at the Henley's Men's Shed in Masterton. Let's have a little look at this. Gosh, it's very warm in here. Very warm. I don't think it's this hot outside, but I think it's going to warm up. But I'm it's very moist in here. Good one. I've got Michael in the studio. He's just putting on the aircon. You're going to sit down. You are on microphone D.
Very good.
Happy New Year.
And the same to you, Hayley. I just heard you out there saying that, talking about painting, and I thought, we've got some broadcast art around here, and we don't have a guest, Maya. So, that'd be good.
All right. Well, I've been thinking about doing a portrait of the cat, Genghis. But I think if I do that, it'll have to be for the partner, because it's his cat.
Right.
But what would you like if you give me something?
You work best. See, you're a typical journalist. You like to be given deadlines and topics and things.
It's good to have a goal, because that's the reason I haven't done any art for 5 years, is because I haven't been forced to do it, basically. I haven't got a deadline. But if you think of something that you'd like on the wall, let me know. I'll see if I can pull it off.
I will. Something like, a major news story, like
what about
the faulty sewage system or
the
droughts.
The van in the lake, the camper van in the lake.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
I'll probably have to pick a photo that I took if I was going to, because Jade took that photo.
Yeah.
It'd be a copyright sort of thing. I'll do something.
Yeah. Anyway, hi.
Hey, what did you get up to over Christmas and New Year's, and when did you come back to work?
I was here yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I was here the day before that.
Mm.
And I was here somewhere in between Christmas and New Year.
So you took the stats off.
Pretty much. A little bit more, because we did go to Australia for
That's
Christmas.
right, yeah.
Saw our daughter and other people.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. Hot.
How hot?
How hot? 36.
Whoa. Where were you in Melbourne?
Yeah.
Yeah, 36.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you deal with that?
Well, luckily the place we were in, which was a friend of a friend of a friend's place.
Wow, that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
It was nice of them to let you stay.
We had to look after their cats.
Oh, okay. So there was a pay. That was a good.
And they
that
were
worked
totally indoor cats, like they never went outside.
out. So nothing to look after.
No, that made it, like, make sure they don't go out, clean the cat box, stuff like that.
Did they want to go outside?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think
sometimes
they were frankly, a bit mad.
The cats were.
Well,
Because they're
imagine
trapped
you being
inside.
Stuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, look,
But
it was
were
good.
they-
The
is
reason
it
I mentioned that is they had a nice kind of coolish place, so that was all right. And we did go out to a place south of Melbourne called I've forgotten, and had a bit of a paddle and things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Not. Is it the beach?
is the place that there's also
St Kilda?
No. Although that's kind of where we were staying.
Ah.
No, there's some ranges, and it's the same name as the ranges, but it's not where the ranges are.
Ah.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'll get there.
Yeah.
When I go out in the office later. But anyway, so we had that, and we had a swimming pool at the place we visited. So not too bad.
You got through it all right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I was just thinking.
Met a whole lot of kind of de facto in-laws who all turned out to be really nice. So that was good.
Oh, okay.
Because
You didn't
we'll know
expect
them
that.
for a fair while. Oh, no, we did expect it. It wasn't a surprise.
Yeah.
But you never know, do you?
No. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering about those cats again. Is it because they were very expensive cats that they're not allowed
They were
outside?
Burmese, but the owner was worried about traffic.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe they should put the cats on a lead and take them for a walk or something every now and then, because the cats would go mad being inside.
You'd think, hey,
'Cause
they didn't present as mad.
No.
But I'm just thinking, how can you not be a bit? I tend to think all pets are a little bit mad because it's a kind of strange life for them.
Have you got pets?
Well, yes.
What have you got?
Well, this is unfortunately you've asked a sensitive question because our dog died 2 days ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Michael. What was this dog's name?
Zipper. Zipper used to be Veronica's and Steve's heading dog.
Yeah.
And we gave her a retirement about 4 years ago.
Oh.
Lovely dog. And she just got congestive heart failure, and yeah.
She had a good life, eh?
She adapted to retirement like that.
Yeah?
After all those years of chasing sheep and staring at them and getting them into pens and things, she came to our place and went, inside? Yeah, I can do that.
Nice. So you give
She
her...
didn't live inside all the time. Plenty of walks. But yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And then we've got a cat who adopted us, really adopted Zipper some time ago.
Yeah.
Like we'd walk round to the school and this cat would come out and leap out and onto the dog, like this was a fearless cat.
Yeah.
But didn't dig its claws in or anything, was just going, hi.
Hey, mate. Yeah.
And then kept following us home. And we kept taking it back to the people.
You knew who owned it?
Well, yeah, a few houses down. And eventually it was just impossible. The cat wanted to be with us, so we did a deal with them and we kept the cat.
Wow.
But I'm a bit annoyed with him because he brought a mouse in last night. A couple of times he does that.
Ours is all about the birds.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night or in the morning. I've never stood in anything, but it's always been a close call. I've just happened to look down and there's some little intestines in front of me or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the live stuff that runs about the place. Like he has brought in rats, and they're big.
Yeah.
And having a rat run around your living room is not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, we still love him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's just down to the cat now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a little service or anything? A little...
Well, we just
Memorial?
went out, Joan and I just went out to Henley Lake where we walked her a lot and sat and thought about her a bit. And
Nice.
and it's only a couple of days ago. So, like, I do things and I think, oh, not necessary anymore. I think, oh, this morning, I won't go. I'll put my shoes on before I go into the living room, because every time I put my shoes on, zipper lies on my feet. It goes, oh, shoes, that could mean something. And then I go, oh, I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
And what you've got to force yourself to do now is still go for a walk twice a day, because zipper was our excuse. And now we're thinking, oh, we don't have to do that, but we really should.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a bit. We go to the gym and stuff, but, zipper didn't go to the gym. Don't know why. It was a membership issue.
Talking about gyms, it makes me think of New Year's resolutions. What's yours? Have you got one, or do you not do that?
I tend not to, but sometimes you can still reflect a bit and think, just try and not to be such a dick, I think,
That's always my one as well. Just try and be a better human, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, try not to say those stupid things or say things that you're going to think about for days after and cringe about and think, oh, I wish I could take that back.
Yeah, and thinking that you're all important and your view is, to be shared at times when perhaps it would be better if you hadn't. Stuff like that.
I think we can relate to each other on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So have I interrupted your messages? Have you got more to go?
I do have a few more to go, actually. Just a few more little events. I'm happy you popped in, though, because I didn't have a guest today. Did you notice that I didn't come in last week?
Of course I did.
Yeah.
But, it's the holidays. You're allowed.
Yeah, well, I just actually pretty much forgot until about 11 p.m. on Thursday night and thought, I've got my radio show tomorrow. I went on to Event Finder and there was one event, and it was the Tiranika races.
Right.
And I thought, am I going to get up at the crack of dawn
To go rushing in
to
all the way
talk
from
about
Edinburgh.
one event? And I thought, people pretty much know about that one. It's been going on for decades. And so I'm sorry, folks, if you're expecting me to turn up last Friday. I was a naughty girl.
People who spent all weekend in their living rooms not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's a big responsibility.
But I'm here today.
Good.
And there's lots of events going on. Yeah. And what's your plans for the weekend?
Are we going to Bolly's Pizza tonight? We got a bunch of people.
Where's that?
Out
Is that the one
towards Mount
down-
Holsworth.
Yes. I've never been.
You've never been.
Never been.
It's like a thing here. Everybody goes at some stage.
Yeah, but I've just never known where it is. It's one of the first things someone told me about when I moved here.
Yeah.
And I just don't know where to go or when, and I've been told it's always very busy,
Yeah.
but it's also like a secret because it's not advertised.
Yeah, I know.
So what are the
Yeah.
tips?
Phone up and tell them at least that you're coming so that they can get a base ready for you, because they like to know how many people are going. Because if you just turn up and then you order everything, you could have a longish wait.
Yeah, and also people that have called up and got their bases ready might have to wait because of you, because you'll be taking their base or whatever, I don't know.
This sounds like the result of New Year's resolution thinking. That was very, very unselfish of you.
Yes, or also maybe 12 years in hospitality.
Yeah.
Now, you have made podcasts in your time.
Well, I've made things that you can listen to later, yeah.
Okay, I might talk to you about that after this show.
All right.
Out there in the studio, outside the studio.
Out there in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All right, Michael. Thanks for popping in.
All right.
Oh.
Finish those notices and look forward to seeing you soon.
I do.
See you all. Hey, have I popped up on the screen? I got a funny feeling. Oh, that's good. So to our televiewers, hope you have a good 2019. And you know what? Just keep going. 2020. Just 21. Why not? Go for broke. See ya.
Now, I've just been watching it, Michael, and that pretty much that whole time, except it cut to you for about 2 seconds out of that, and I wasn't saying a word, and it just sticks on me.
We'll have to talk to the experts.
Yep, it went to you well on that one. All right, Michael, you have a great day. See you later. Good old Michael. He's the manager here at ROFM, the best community access radio station in the country. Okay, so there's the Wairarapa Biathlon Series. We started this one just before. And it's on behalf of Wairarapa Multisports and Huri Huri Trust House Biathlon Spring and Summer Series 2018/2019. The first race is on, well, that's October. That's way gone. That was last year. All right, Series 2 starts from the 10th of January through to March 2019, and it's every Thursday. Get fit for summer and take part over 9 weeks, either as an individual or a team. A 5 kilometre run followed by a 20-kilometre road cycle. Meet at 5:45 at Men's Shed, Henley Lake, Masterton. That's Henley's Men's Shed. So 5:45 p.m. on Thursday. Meet there. Register before 6 p.m. The event starts at 6. Please come early if you plan to enter on the night. If entering at the event, please bring the correct entry fee in cash. Limit change available. What does that mean? So entry fees, it's $4 per race or $3 for club members. $20 if you pay for all 9 races up front. That's a pretty good bargain. And you'll be making friends as well, I'd say. So for more details, visit the Wairarapa Multisport website, and there's a link above. And this event is part of Wairarapa Summer of Cycling. So meet at the Henley's Men's Shed every Thursday, 5:45, earlier if you need to register. And it's a 5K run followed by a 20-kilometre road cycle. That sounds really neat, every Thursday. And it's the Wairarapa Biathlon Series. Gosh, wish I was motivated to do that. All right, this is a heads up about next weekend's event at the Tiranika Racecourse. It is the one and only Wairarapa Country Music Festival. It's a hit every year. It's next Friday from 3 p.m. And who are they headlining this year? All right, let's go right down to here. Bevan Gardner of John Denver Tribute fame to headline in, oh gosh, it's one of those ones where it's written in a way that doesn't work for reading aloud. Okay, so they are headlining. So Bevan Gardner of John Denver Tribute is headlining the 2019 Wairarapa Country Music Festival alongside Marion Burns. And the music festival is from the 11th until the 13th. So it's 3 p.m. Friday and runs right through to Sunday. The Country Music Festival is becoming recognised as a weekend full of fun and entertainment, and one of the best country music weekends in New Zealand, hosted at the beautiful Tiranika Racecourse, and it is beautiful. The team were delighted to have Bevan Gardner of John Denver Tribute fame, who will mix up his performance with some of John Denver's greatest hits, and of course plenty of country music classics, and his voice is simply sensational. You will love him. Bevan hasn't played in the Wairarapa before, so this is a great chance to come along and see him. Joining Bevan alongside will be the ever-popular Marion Burns, whose renowned fiddle playing will have you on your feet, dancing and singing. In addition, Joy Adams, George and Jocelyn Tuahini, and Shane Harvey will entertain you over the weekend. And they say, what a fantastic lineup. I'm sure it is. Get your tickets now and relax and take away some fond memories. So single passes are available, family passes are available, so that's 2 adults and 2 children, and then each additional child is $10. And you can stay at the Tiranika Racecourse in your motorhome or caravan for the festival. There's going to be plenty of tickets and accommodation options for certified self-contained motorhome and caravan parking. Event open to the public and all NZMCA members. Now, I learnt what that was yesterday. The New Zealand Motorhome and Caravan Association. Do you know how I know that? Well, on my travels through Ngawi yesterday, I met Lynette Juno, who has been living in her camper van, travelling New Zealand for a year, and she's loved it so much, she's doing it again. She's calling it a gap year or a gap 2 years because she's too young to retire, but she's basically living full-time, and she's loving it. Well, she invited me into her camper van for a tour yesterday and for a cup of coffee. How lovely was that? I felt pretty happy. It was awesome to see, have an insight into her life living on the road. She had beautiful photographs from all over the country, stunning shots. She really is living the dream. Now, a little bit of info on those tickets. So if you're looking at a single pass for Friday, it's $23. A Saturday single day pass is $44, and then a Sunday single day pass is $23. There's also premium tickets, which are more expensive, and then there's the family passes that I mentioned. So a family pass on Saturday is $95, and a Sunday family pass is $54, and then if you're going the Motorhome and Caravan Festival package for two is $136. So the prices really do range in between the 20s and the 177 by the looks of things. So it would pay to go on to Eventfinder or Google the event, the Wairarapa Country Music Festival, to get exacts on those ticket prices, and you probably want to get in quick to book. Hey, so that's next Friday, so that's just a heads up. So that's probably all the events for this week. I'm going to play you a song now, and then we will be back for the weather before I go. Enjoy some Jack Johnson.
It's as simple as something that nobody knows it. Her eyes are as big as her bubbly toes on the feet of a queen of the hearts of the cards, and her feet are all covered with tar balls and scars. It's a common as something that nobody knows it. Her beauty will follow wherever she goes, up the hill in the back of her house in the wood. She loved me forever, I know she could. I remember when you and me, how we used to be just good friends, wouldn't give me none, but all I wanted was some. She's got a whole lot of reasons. She can think of a single one that can justify leaving her. He got none, but he thinks he got so many problems, and he got too much time to waste. His dreams are like commercials, but her dreams are picture perfect, and our dreams are so related, though they're often underestimated. Something that nobody knows, that her eyes are as big as her bubbly toes, on the feet of a queen of the hearts of the car. Feet are infested with tar balls, and la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Well, I was eating lunch at the DLG when this little girl came and she sat next to me. Never seen nobody move the way she did. Well, she did and she does, and she'll do it again. When you move like a jellyfish, rhythm don't mean nothing. You go with the flow, you don't stop. Move like a jellyfish, rhythm is nothing. You go with the flow, you don't stop. It's a common to something that nobody knows, that her beauty will follow wherever she goes, up the hill in the back of a house in the wood. She loved me forever, I know. She la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. might just realize what you're missing me. If you would only listen, you might just realize what you're missing me. It's simply something that nobody knows, that her eyes are as big as her bubbly toes, and the feet of a queen of the hearts of the car, feet are infested with tall balls. And la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da.
And that was some Jack Johnson there for you. I think it's called Bubbly Toes. Not quite sure about that one. And what's the time? It's 8:54. Well, that makes it 6 minutes to 9. What are your plans for the day? If you're still on holiday, you're very lucky. My partner's still on holiday. He's been sleeping in every day. I've been having to get up to go to work, and it's sort of nice coming home though, because you sort of, because it's like a really holiday feeling, the aircon's on, his togs might be wet on the floor in the bedroom, which makes me know that he's gone for a swim in our paddling pool. There might be an empty cider can on the bench, and I think, oh, it's the summertime. I'm really happy that someone at home's getting to enjoy Martinborough in the summertime. And then I chuck on my summer clothes, I go for a little paddle, I have a glass of wine, and I forget that I've even been at work for the day. And this daylight savings is great, hey? It's staying light right up until at least 8:30. Love summertime. All right, so let's look at the weather. Excuse all the papers. So the situation for the country today: a ridge covers most of the country, however a weak trough and frontal system affect north and eastern districts of the North Island. Now the Wairarapa regional forecast for today: a few morning showers with a southerly change, then fine. Winds are dying out in the evening. Tomorrow, fine. Northwesterlies developing in the morning and rising to gale in exposed places in the evening. Sunday, fine. Northwesterlies rising to gale in exposed places. So specifically Masterton today, we're looking at a high of 24 degrees. There's going to be morning cloud and a chance shower, then fine, and southerlies dying out in the evening. So 24 today. And tomorrow, Saturday, yes, my only day off. It's a sunshine, yay. 28 degrees. Fine, gusty northwest developing afternoon. And then Sunday, 27 degrees, mainly fine and gusty northwesterlies. Let's look at the lower half of the North Island. So in Dannyverk, it's 21 and a little bit of drizzle. Featherston, 23, possibly some drizzle as well. I'd say the Featherston weather's the same as here, so there's a chance shower. Wellington's sunny with some cloud, 21 degrees. Parapara Umu is sunny with some cloud, 23. And Palmerston North, sunny with some cloud, 23 degrees as well. Looking around the country, Auckland is 23, partly cloudy. Hamilton, partly cloudy, 24. Tauranga, partly cloudy, 27. Gisborne, fine, 26. New Plymouth, partly cloudy, 23. Blenheim, fine, 23. Christchurch, partly cloudy, 23. Timaru, partly cloudy, 20. Queenstown, fine, 22. And Dunedin, partly cloudy, 19. So pretty decent day all round. And the Tararua Forest Park today, fine spells, but a few showers until evening. Gale northwest turning lighter southwest in the morning. So pretty fine there. And freezing level at 12 p.m. will be 3,600 metres. And so I don't think you have to worry about that, although I don't know how tall Tararua the ranges go up. But tomorrow in the Tararua Forest Park, just in case you're going tramping or something, it's going to be fine, apart from some evening cloud about the western slopes and northwesterlies rising to gale in the evening. All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. You've been listening to WHAM, Wairarapa with me, Hayley Gastmeyer, an events show sponsored by Trust House. I hope you tune in next week. I'll be back again on Friday at 8 a.m. ish. And thank you for joining me for the first show of the year, 2019. Remember, you can message me if you want to be a guest on the show, or if you have an event that you want me to talk about, or if you want to tell me about your New Year's resolution. WHAM Wairarapa is a Facebook page where you can get in touch. Have a safe weekend and a fantastic week. If you're still on holiday, enjoy. If you're going back to work, or if you're at work already, I hope it's a relaxing vibe. And have a great week. See you next time. Bye.